Welcome to the Podyssey Live. My name is Bo, and this is Season 2, Episode 3, AI Art and Why It's Harmful. Over the past couple of years, the use of artificial intelligence has been becoming more and more popular, including AI-generated art. More specifically, this can refer to AI art generators that create images based off a given text prompt. AI art generators need a very large dataset of images to generate AI art. According to Elegant Themes, hundreds of millions of images and their text descriptions are needed to train an AI art generator. Some popular AI art generators include Midjourney and DALL-E. The accessibility of generators like Midjourney and DALL-E are what have popularized the use of AI art. The ability to create an image just by typing a few words interested many different kinds of people. Some people may use it only for entertainment purposes, like creating a funny image. However, people also started to use AI art for more serious purposes. This leads to my main issue with the use of artificial intelligence in art, which is how it can be used by large companies to cut costs. AI art can be used by large companies to replace artists so they do not have to put money into paying for an actual artist. This is harmful because it takes jobs from artists, animators, graphic designers, book illustrators, etc. According to Beautiful Bazaar, Midjourney was used to create a children's book over a weekend. 13 illustrations that once would have been created by an illustrator were created by a computer program trained off other artists' works. The book is now for sale on Amazon. The way that AI is trained from other art could also be taking away money from artists. Right now, the copyright laws surrounding AI art and the way it is trained are unclear. Currently, AI art is not protected by copyright laws because it is not created by humans. It is also unclear if copyright laws protect artists from having their art used for AI training. For most of the currently popular AI art generators, the artist who contributed to the art used to train it is unclear. This means that artists who are unknowingly having their art used for AI training are not being compensated for it. There have already been several lawsuits filed against the creators of AI art generators. Earlier this year, Getty Images filed a lawsuit against Stability AI, which alleges that 12 million of its proprietary photographs were used by Stability AI without its permission to train its Stable Diffusion image generation tool, according to an article from Forbes. This conclusion of these lawsuits will greatly affect copyright laws surrounding AI. Besides the fact that companies should not be using images from other artists to train their AI, artists shouldn't make their own AI using their own images. Although they are not stealing images from anyone, I still think this process is lazy. Can you still call yourself an artist if you are no longer the one creating the art? I also think that artists using their own AI art to get money is wrong. They aren't actually working for the money. I see this method as cheap and greedy. Another reason people support AI art is because they believe that anyone can become an artist with it. Personally, I don't believe that people who use AI art are real artists. Artists actually create their own work instead of relying on technology to do all the work for them. Calling people who make AI art artists is a mockery to people who actually put effort into the things that they create. If you actually want to be an artist, then you should be willing to put in the effort of actually creating something. It doesn't even have to look good or be something grand or important. I also don't believe that AI art can make a person more creative. You still have to come up with a prompt before anything can be generated. The less creative these prompts are, the less creative the image is going to be. To demonstrate this idea, I used DALL-E and put in several prompts, each one more detailed than the last. When you don't have much of an idea, you're not going to get much from the AI. When you don't have much of an idea, you're not going to get much from the AI. What you do get is going to be unclear due to not being given clear details. The components of the image become clear as an actual idea is formed. This shows that you have to be creative in some way to get anything out of AI art. It does not improve your creativity because you had to come up with the idea in the first place. While I was testing out DALL-E, amateur artist Liliana Yau input the prompt, "On the interior of a modern and spacious household, tomato sauce rains from the ceiling onto a grand piano illuminated by a spotlight hanging from the ceiling by hair. Spaghetti covers the stairs running down it like a river, and there are pink party streamers covering most of the scene scattered among the spaghetti." The results were disappointing. The images that were generated from this prompt did not follow the prompt correctly, and the quality of the images was poor. Out of the 2 images generated, neither included the tomato sauce mentioned in the prompt. Instead, it is replaced with spaghetti noodles in both images. For some reason, it appears pink in the image on the left. There's not a spotlight featured in either photo, and the background does not look like the modern house that is mentioned in the prompt. The stairs in the photo on the left are awkward, and the photo on the right completely lacks stairs, instead having a pink ladder. The quality of the different elements in both images contrast. I could go on about all the things wrong with both of these photos, but I think they say enough on their own. Artificial intelligence was unable to replicate the creative prompt that was created by Yau. It can be argued that maybe a different prompt should be used, so I tried to simplify Yau's prompt. The results did not get any better. In fact, they got worse. I think it would be better to just draw what you were going for with your original prompt instead of wasting your time trying to come up with the perfect combination of words. The process of making art with only AI mocks the practice and experience of human artists. Entering a number of prompts into a generator will never be able to compare to the actual effort that artists put into their art. Even if the person spent hours entering different prompts and editing the image, there is still a big difference between this and art made by actual people. AI art lacks the emotion and personality that real artists put into their work. There's only so much that a computer can replicate. Artificial intelligence cannot make artworks based off of personal experiences because it doesn't have any. Although every artist tends to take inspiration from other artists, this is different from how AI art samples from other artists. It can only create from what has already happened and what has already been done. The process of creating AI art also removes the actual experience of making the art. The process of creating an actual art piece, which can involve coloring, sketching out ideas, and defining details, is a very different experience from sitting and waiting at your computer for your art to magically generate. It could potentially steal jobs and money from artists all over the world. People need to be careful about the kind of art they see and support online. That's all for now. Thank you for listening to the Podyssey Live. This is Hermiller signing out. Thank you.